This episode of the Stickers and Scuffs podcast has been brought to you by Remax Jack. Jack provides a friendly, customer-driven service in search for homes and provides excellent details on the market, values, and trends in buying and selling. Jack has been able to work with Cam on his search and always makes himself available when he has a question. Remax Jack will help you if you're looking to buy or sell a home within the GTA. He's who Cam K trusts to find his next home, and he should be yours too. Remember, call Remax Jack and start to pack. For more information, go to remaxjack.ca.
Introducing CTE Repair, your trusted partner in truck and trailer maintenance. Exciting news! CTE Repair has teamed with Stickers and Scuffs this year. CTE Repair provides top-notch repair and maintenance services for your trucks and trailers. With Cleveland Ellis at the helm, you can rest assured that your vehicles are in expert hands. What sets CTE apart? Their convenient mobile service brings the expertise right to your doorstep. Whether you need routine maintenance or emergency repairs, Cleveland's got you covered. Don't wait until it's too late. Call 226-228-1150 or email cterepair@hotmail.com to schedule your service today. Cleveland and the team at CTE Repair are here to keep your trucks and trailers running smoothly.
Stickers and Scuffs, we ride. Interviewing drivers side by side, from the pits to winning strides. Stickers and Scuffs, our racing guide. Hear the roar and feel the speed. Every driver chasing dreams, from the green flag to the win. Side by side, from the pits to winning strides. Stickers and Scuffs, our racing guide. Engines roaring, crowds alive, Ontario pride by the mile. Lap by lap on the move, catch the thrill in every groove.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stickers and Scuffs podcast. And welcome in S&S Racer for JDC Motorsports in the Ontario Legend cars. The newly glasses-less Keaton Pipe repping the no glasses crew now. How's it feel first off, buddy? Because you're not wearing the specs anymore. Is that a little bit different?
Oh yeah, it's a little bit different. I mean, I like the contacts. I'm still going to be wearing my glasses while racing. I've talked to a few people, and they just don't really think they've had past experience with contacts and racing, and it doesn't really work too well. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, at least you're experiencing that, getting a little bit of a change out there. I mean, I'd like to do it myself, but I'm old now, so I'm past the point of trying to stick my finger in my eye. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
But
your man Joey Logano wears glasses in the car now.
That's true,
too,
actually. Right? Yeah, Joey does too. Yeah, that's right. And he didn't do that until much later in life. So
yeah.
But how are things going for you, buddy? It's been a long off season.
I mean, yeah, I've just chilling around at home. Missing racing. I'm gonna be doing the same thing this season, sticking with JDC Motorsports, still doing the Legends. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. And how much time you been out there on the simulator?
A solid bit. I did the Daytona 24-hour race. It was pretty fun. So, yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I think we did farther back. I think we got, some damage later in the race, and that really put us back. But we were doing pretty good from what I remember, but yeah.
I can't, honestly, Graydon, I can't even imagine doing a 24-hour race. I can barely stay up past 9 o'clock, so.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
It's not in one stint, though, right? Like, you guys don't just, you go and, take, a 6-hour break type of thing?
Yeah, something like that. I think I had a 2 a.m. stint, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Then I had some sleep, and then early in the morning I had a stint. So yeah.
Wow. Wow, geez. Graydon, I don't know. These kids are doing crazy stuff. You
Well,
and
I
I
think
can't
it's
do that.
cool that the sim world parallels the real world in the sense that like that will also change team to team, just like it does in the real world too, where uh, they might have like a predetermined sort of uh, timeline up, or it'll just kind of change on the fly depending on a racing incident or whatever. But it's teamwork at a different level, right? Like
Yeah.
it's all racing, but it's a different kind of teamwork.
Yeah.
I,
Endurance
I
racing, something else.
I can't imagine, honestly. Have you ever considered like that being your path to go and try and do like sports car or endurance racing, or you kind of stick to
Um
more?
I obviously love ovals, my main goal is NASCAR obviously, but yeah, I love doing all sorts of motorsports. If it's like dirt, road course, oval, I love all. So yeah.
He doesn't despair against any, huh? I like that.
No.
Yeah.
So take us back and give us the Keaton Pipe racing story, kind of from when you decided that racing was for you, or was it decided that racing was for you, or did you decide that?
Um, I decided that my dad was always kind of into cars, but I got my
Mhm.
family into motorsports.
Nice.
When I was 7, I really liked Lightning McQueen. Or
Yeah,
well, when I
yeah.
was younger, I really liked Lightning McQueen, and my dad turned on a NASCAR race, and he told me, it's like real life Lightning McQueen, 'cause, it's based
Yeah.
off of like stock car racing, and
Yeah.
I kind of just fell in love with it since then. And when I turned 7, I went into my first karting. I got into karting. I did 3 years of arrive and drive karting at Mosport in
Hmm.
Goodwood, and 3 years of club karting. So yeah.
Huh. What's that experience like at Mosport? That's not the big track, right? You guys go on the, or is it a like is it there is it is it a smaller track? Like you guys went
It's
to
a
the
they have a
full
karting track.
oh, it's the karting track. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so what's that experience like? How busy is it?
It's usually pretty busy.
Oh
There's
yeah.
always, amazing people there. I've made many friends. I was on Team VSR, so I had a lot of close friends. I made a lot of close friends, but yeah, it was awesome.
So how does that work? You said you're on a team?
Yeah, I was on a team VSR.
Okay, so you how many people were on your team?
I can't really remember, but like around 10 maybe.
Oh, okay. Perfect. And then you guys work to like win a team championship, or is it still individual?
We were all in different classes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if it was like 4-stroke, 2-stroke, they all kind of they could fall under one team.
So
So
do you
yeah.
remember your first ever race?
Uh, I don't think I remember an arrive and drive or club.
I'll say arrive and drive.
I don't really remember my first one, but I remember my second one. It was like pouring rain, like horribly. So yeah,
Yeah, and you still went out there and raced, right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, geez. How'd it go?
Um, I think I did all right. I think this is a long time ago when I was literally 7, but like I think I maybe spun it once or twice, but I think I did all right.
I want to say like probably the same thing like what Graydon experienced when he first got behind the wheel at a very young age. Behind the wheel of a
41.
race, yeah, race 41. A little bit different than 7, but uh, as soon as you got behind the wheel, was it like, oh yeah, this is cool. I want to do this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
exactly what
was, eh?
happened. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where does the um the switch from karting to legends happen? So like are how many years of karting did you do before you
Um, uh,
decided?
Well, I did 6 years of karting in total, 3 being arrive and drive, and then the other
Mhm,
3 being club. And
mhm,
I think around when I was like 12, I
Mhm.
tested in a legend car.
mhm.
And yeah, when I was 13, I just started my full season. So yeah, this is my
Jesus.
first one.
That was pretty fast. And picking the legend car, was that just something you wanted to try, or you didn't want to do junior late model, or um, like what was the choice?
Well, me and my parents did some research, and we know a lot of like NASCAR drivers. Like Joey Logano. He
Yep.
he did legend cars, and we just did some more research, and we all thought it was a pretty good next step. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that first race, do you remember that?
Yeah, it's a lot more in my head.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would probably be a lot more. I wouldn't use the word scary, but I would probably be a lot more intense, right?
Yeah, intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who were you part of JDC in your first race too?
Yeah, I've only
Yeah.
I've been a part of in my whole Legends career has been JDC. I owe it all to them. So yeah.
What was the feeling? Because this is not a karting race. This is an oval track race. So, do you remember what track it was at?
It was at Sunset Speedway. I was like
Okay.
really nervous because, well, of course, first car race, right? So I
Yeah.
was really nervous, but I got the hang of it, and I just kind of stuck to the apron because I was off pace. It was my first race, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. So yeah.
I wouldn't say it, Graydon. When we've seen him, we saw Keaton in the legend car races. He's not off the pace anymore. He's like right in the middle of the field. So, like I would imagine that's way more stressful now.
Yeah, I mean, it can get pretty tense, but it's really fun at the same time. So
Yeah, I've been lucky enough. I mean, that was the second time I was ever in a race car. Was Great Lakes Legends car, the Quick car at Humberstone. So it was on dirt too, and I
okay.
really had no idea what I was doing. But the one thing that I do really remember of that experience was the power to weight, and
Yeah,
that's something jumping from a cart to a Legends car. I mean, it is apples to oranges, but I mean, in terms of the power to weight, short little wheelbase and stuff, like they're they're a bear to drive. I mean, like the clutch. I mean, the clutch only really matters when you're leaving pit road
yeah,
or whatever. But
yeah,
like, they're they're an animal in themselves to learn how to drive. But they will make a driver out of you if I'm not mistaken, right? Because of that power to weight. It's not about top speed. It's not about breakneck horsepower. That power to weight and being able to keep something like that under you is something impressive in itself.
yeah. I was told when I got into Legends, if you could like kind of master the way of the Legend car, you can kind of really drive anything pretty good. So yeah,
That's kind of what I was told. I couldn't hold on to a legend car for shit when I could try it. So, but like that, I was told that same thing. So like there must be some testament to that for sure. That there, and also let's go a little deeper into that in the INEX alignment. That not only is it something that it'll make a driver out of you, but it'll make a driver anywhere out of you. Like you can
yeah,
take that car on the road and show off your skills and go see where you stack up amongst the others too, right?
yeah, for sure.
Are you guys ever considering doing that? Like going down to say Charlotte or Nashville or Atlanta and
Yeah, I
trying it?
definitely we'll definitely try and go to the States maybe this season. The past few seasons we would have loved to, but you know, it's like part of the budget and
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, time is there too. But we also sometimes, you know, thought I needed a bit more experience too.
Well,
So
yeah, and I mean you've been in the series what? This is like third year now, I
yeah, I'm
believe.
going to my third year. Yeah.
Going into your third year. You've been racing with a lot like really experienced guys, and that's I think
Great
what's
talent.
been very helpful is that you're not really racing with like I honestly think it was like before Jake came in, like you were like the youngest kid by like a large margin.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, there's Glenn Morris, but he's not really a kid, but
He's a child at heart.
he's
Come
a
on.
child at heart. Um, who did you find? Like, obviously, you've got Caleb and Dawson as teammates, but I feel like that's a really good field to learn from. Like, a lot of good
Oh yeah.
people in that division. Who are a couple of people that you really like to learn from?
Well, yeah, a lot of the people in the legend car field they're all so experienced, have so much knowledge, and they're willing to share that. So that's really nice. But again, my team, I don't think I'd be here without them. They do so much. They've taught me so much. So yeah, I think probably my team, Dawson,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Caleb, Jeff. So,
Yeah, it's like that's a feeling of familiarity for you in terms of like what Cam just was alluding to earlier, that and yourself, that in your Ontario Legends career, it's been all JDC Motorsports. So I mean, there's a great deal of familiarity and being able to lean on your teammates and the people within that can help you move forward as a driver, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So now let's just kind of, you're going to go back to your roots here a little bit with a charity kart racing event at Mosport Kartways. Tell us a little bit about that, KP.
Well, yeah, I do a food drive every fall. It's called I donate to a place called Feed the Need Durham, where we basically just go around and collect non-perishables. We also accept cash too. I will be doing it this year again as well on Autumn ACC. So yeah,
You guys do a great job with that.
Yeah, you really
thank you.
do. Yeah,
Yeah, we
you
get
guys.
a lot of generous people. So yeah.
Yeah, and you guys do a lot of like charitable efforts. I mean, one of the coolest things that you did last year was one of my favorite photos is you with at a retirement home, and they're all behind the wheel, and
Yes.
they're like just stuff like that is so important to racing because I think a lot of people aren't exposed to it. They don't see it. And especially like even where you're located, like you're from the Whitby area. There's not like racing's a little bit further down. It's like you got to go to Mosport for people to really get into it. Um, and I love that you go out there, but I would imagine your schedule is probably extremely busy throughout the year because it feels like every off week you're still out there doing something.
Yeah. So going back to that retirement home, I originally was going there for my 40 hours of community service to
Oh,
graduate high school.
nice.
Yep.
And once I reached the point where I got 40 hours, I kind of just wanted to do it still because I really enjoyed it. It's a really nice community. But yeah, it got to a point where I got like my own of I wouldn't say event, but like activity,
Mhm.
and we would like they would get a PS5 and like a little what's it called, Logitech like wheel. And yeah, I would get to guide some of the residents around like a simulator. So yeah, it was a lot
I
of fun.
love it. I think that's
That is so
brilliant. I mean,
awesome.
that's something that it I hate to say that a lot of kids your age just don't consider. I mean, hell, kids my age and Graydon's age, we don't consider doing stuff like that. But they're a community that, the old folks community, they're the ones that are going to be really loyal and supportive.
I'll take
And
it one step further. There's probably some people in that home that probably don't feel safe driving, or if they do, maybe they shouldn't be, but like you can still take out the
yeah,
aggression on the sim rig, right? Like that's pretty freaking cool. Like
I love
maybe
it.
that's the wave of the future, is like a cutting edge, like uh 70 plus sim racing league, because like some of those older folks can probably get at her if they got some aggression to let out.
Yeah, yeah.
How'd they like it?
They loved it. Like
Yeah.
some of the residents, aren't able or haven't just driven in a while. Like they're just
Yeah.
simply on the
Yeah.
road. So it reminds them of that feeling, of
Feel the
what they used
virtual
to.
wind in their hair.
Yeah,
Says the guy with no hair.
Yeah, I got the shortest hair of all of us, but anyway, that's pretty cool.
I love
yeah,
I love it so much. And now you've got your popcorn fundraiser as well that's
Yeah.
happening with, of course. Now, Graydon might not know, but when I grew up at the Pickering Town Center. Okay. So Pickering, we have a big mall that had a movie. Oh geez, it was called Cineplex Odeon is what it used to be called. And
Yep.
you never bought popcorn from Cineplex. What you did is you went down to the food court because you go to Colonel's because Colonel's was the place to go to get your popcorn. And you're doing this fundraiser with Colonel's popcorn as well. Let's talk about that. That is going towards your program, right?
Yeah.
yep. Every once in a while we buy popcorn in bulk. We can take orders. So yeah, and we just sell them, and helps me, keep doing what I do in my racing. So yeah.
And the fact that you've got a Canadian company in Kernels that's supporting you and helping you out is excellent, and they've got some pretty good flavors in there. So you guys, if you're interested, reach out to Keaton Pipe Racing. They are taking orders right now, and that'll support his racing season. And the fact of the matter is, I mean, you can ship that shit anywhere. You're going all over Ontario. So
Yeah.
if somebody wants to support, we know I don't know if our friends Pops and Steve like popcorn, but I imagine all the way up at Sawbull, they're probably okay with that. So
Yeah, you know
right,
what? I
Graydon?
bet Steve, after a long night around the campfire, he would snuggle up with a bag of popcorn pretty easy.
I think so. Goals for this year, bud. It's a little bit different because now you're approaching your third year behind the wheel. You're in a even more stacked division. You got names like Andy Camrath coming to come race with you. Like that's probably one of the biggest names in all of Ontario racing, and he's choosing to come race with you guys. You've got the Cuthbertsons, the McFaddens, you have Jade Franklin, Matt Boys, the Drimmies. Like literally, the list goes on and on and on and
Some
on.
guy named Mitch Wright, too.
Some guy named Mitch Wright that goes out there and just spanks the field. But yourself, you are in that field. And you ended your season last year. You got yourself your first feature win at Peterborough Speedway. And if we're being honest, no one really could touch you in that race. That was
awesome.
yours.
Yeah.
The night previous didn't really go that well. So
Yeah.
how is it going into this year? What's the goal for you? Obviously, everybody likes to say, I'm going to win the championship and I'm going to have 8,000 wins. But what's something that you're looking to try and do this year?
This year I'm just trying to break into the top 10, even more. I've gotten a few top 10s last season, but it's always going to try and climb the ranks. This season, this season I've heard there's going to be so many new people, and they've had experience like in other series. I heard one guy's coming from like Bone Stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like it's going to be really challenging, but really fun. So yeah.
I like that. I like it a lot, Graydon. We've been privileged to see racers kind of grow up before our eyes. Now, Keaton hasn't been part of the SNS family so long. It's been just last year, but it's already been evident. The fact that we needed to do a side-by-side at Motorama. Now, can you reveal to me officially, Graydon Bunn, what the answer was? Who officially is taller between Graydon Bunn and Keaton Pipe? Do we have an answer?
Well, I still got Keaton. I mean, he's got the hairdo there that maybe will give him a little bit of a height advantage yet, but he's hot on the heels. But Keaton, you are obviously very, very, what do I say, motivated to do this race car driver thing, top flight. You guys are, what I've said, the gold standard, I would say, of how to engage in your community, how to engage, how to activate for your partners and represent your series, your partners very well. It's obviously because you want it that bad. The end goal, like you want to take this all the way, right? Like this is something that you're preparing for years down the road. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, end goal is obviously going to be NASCAR, but if I can land anything else, that'd be, again, I love all sorts of motorsports. So, but I am an oval guy. So yeah.
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 I was going to say it shows that you do love you. I don't want to compare myself to you in a way, but like you're a young guy and I'm an old fart, but like you just want to be part of it so bad, and I get that so much. And for me to see someone like yourself who's coming up and finding your place in the world, like it's all the power to you, man. If you can do this, like, and if anybody's got a shot at doing it, it's somebody that does all the stuff that you're doing, man. So like, I'm rooting for you all the way, man. Keep digging, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we know that that there's definitely goals, and it's definitely attainable to get to the NASCAR divisions. We've seen it. Ollie Ferguson made it down and raced at Bowman Gray, and we see Kyle Steckley do ARCA and Trayton do ARCA, and so it's not impossible. Alex LeBay ran years.
He's always a threat when he gets on those road courses, and like, it's just
exactly
the Canadian threat on the big stage is ever present, and it's growing, and you're part of that, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm wanting to see it. We need to get some sort of a plumbing company to get behind the pipes, because I think, and I mean, we're talking, Roto-Rooter, we know you're on Junior Motorsports cars, but there you go. Roto-Rooter on Keaton Pipe's. I mean, it works perfectly.
Yeah, it go together really well.
Right, they go together, right? Just what's that line from Talladega Nights? We go together like cocaine and waffles. There you go.
Oh my God, we can't say that on here, can we? Or can?
Yeah, of course you can. This is our podcast. And we're not going to use the other what they say else in that. That's not the other. We're not the other option's not any better. Keaton, we know that you have a long list of partners that help you get to the racetrack each and every week. And you have a lot of people that you rely on to help you. And this is your moment to shout those people out and to thank them for all they do. So this is your moment. Yeah, okay, Graydon. This is your moment to shout those people out.
Yeah, I mean, Clubon Motorsports, they're a huge help. I love Bill. Element Canada, Hit Motorsports, Status Logistics, Approval Genie, Infinite Motorsports. They've been there since day one. So most Karting Center, which is a new one. JRP, which is also a new one. Antara Marketing, Sark Realty, and Canada Com. So I basically owe it all to them. I wouldn't be here without them. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I literally owe it to every single person I just named.
Now, in terms of people that help you with your racing, which people do you want to thank?
I mean, obviously, my mom and dad. Self-explanatory. My mom helps me so much stuff. My dad, works and helps me afford what I can do. I would also like to thank my grandparents for like babysitting my sisters sometimes, and yeah, my team too. So yeah, I don't think I'd be there without them. So yeah.
Well, we're excited to see Keaton Pipe once again this year out in the Ontario Legend cars. Does Joey Logano go out and win another championship this year, Keaton?
I mean, I'm hoping. He hasn't done so well, but some races it's been looking promising, but he just can't, finish her off. So hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully. Well, we're excited for this season, Graydon. It's nice that we get to have the young kids coming on there and doing an interview where apparently this kid was supposed to be nervous. I don't know. I thought he did pretty well, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. So. And you're, as I said, it's we have things in common in the sense that we both want to be there real bad, but you're the elder statesman in terms of a race car driver. So I look up to you, and I'm pretty sure I will be eventually here pretty soon because you're growing up and I'm starting to settle. So we'll pass by each other here real soon. So we'll see you at the track a couple of times, I'm sure, this season, buddy. And thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been an honor.
Well, guys, that's Keaton Pipe. Make sure you follow Keaton Pipe Racing on social media.
Yes, social media.
Very active. Yeah, so
give us
just
your
throw those out there
before we go.
At Keaton Pipe Racing on all socials, Facebook, Instagram. I also have a website, KeatonPipeRacing.com. So yeah.
Perfect.
There you go. Hit Keaton up on all those things. Give him a follow. Go to his website. Find out where he's going all season long. Right, Cam?
That's right. Get your popcorn orders in.
Yep.
Go out there, adopt some animals. He's doing a great job for a lot of different places. So Keaton Pipe here on the Stickers and Scuffs podcast.
Thank you for watching the Stickers and Scuffs podcast. Subscribe, share, and like for more Ontario motorsports content.